Greetings. Welcome to Growth Hacking Show, where we have the founders, CEOs, serial entrepreneurs, business leaders come and share their experiences, how they have grown up their business, and what missteps they have done it, so you don't have to do those mistakes. So set aside for next few minutes. So you will be learning a lot. All together, we will be learning from each other. In case you don't know me, my name is Mohammed Siddique. I am the host of Growth Hacking Show and the co-author of New Success Secrets, available on Amazon. Today, as you know, I am from Atlanta, Georgia. So we are going to Jacksonville, Florida to meet virtually via this video to Anthony Butler Sr. And he is the founder and international director of E3 Business. Has been helping entrepreneurs all over United States and around the world internationally. And entrepreneurs, they're helping them to grow their businesses. And I'm sure he has seen so many people doing so many mistakes. And he has seen so many people flourishing there, empowering others to grow. It feels so good about when you see someone help someone and they are really making it like this and this. So without any further delay, please join me to give a warm welcome to Anthony Butler Sr. Anthony, welcome.
Good evening. How are you doing, my friend?
Wonderful. Anthony, let me start with this. Where were you? What happened? Who you are surrounded with that inspired you to empower other entrepreneurs here at home and also around the world?
Well, it's pretty simple. At a very young age, I became an entrepreneur, probably right around the age of 23. And it was right on the heels of a failed marriage, defense contractor coming out of the military at an early age. And I needed some direction, honestly. And someone very wise, my grandmother, said, you have to really figure out who your friends are. And so I sat and thought about it. And Muhammad, I came up with a philosophy, the E3 philosophy. We as a people need to educate each other in all aspects of living. We as a true family should then encourage one another to set goals and define clear objectives. We then and only then are empowered people, forging our own roads to success, not settling for anything less than our collective best. And so that was something that started in 1993. And over the years, I grew it, I let it languish. And then finally in 2008, after working for the government and working as a defense contractor, I said, you know what, I need to take this purpose-driven life to the next level. And so for the past 25 years, I've been blessed to have worked with over 5,000 entrepreneurs. I have members all throughout the country. And in 2017, we went internationally, now supporting entrepreneurs in the United States, Canada, Haiti, and our military entrepreneurs in the European theater. So that's the quick summary. And
Wonderful.
The key is that all of our entrepreneurs are concerned about the community. So we build aspiring entrepreneurs and strong leaders of business and also support their efforts to be strong leaders in their community to enhance quality of life.
Wonderful. That's amazing. I wish everyone is doing that way so we won't have any issues anywhere in the world. Everything will be solved automatically.
It would be a much better place, sir. It really would be. If we took an attitude of others before us as we work to build ourselves up. Yes, sir.
Wonderful. So Anthony, based on your experience of working with hundreds of entrepreneurs, so what are the top 3 missteps to avoid to grow startup and business?
Very simple. The first misstep is not recognizing and acknowledging that you need help. Every entrepreneur needs someone to guide them, give them support. And no matter whether you came up with the idea by yourself, purchased a franchise, got into a business with a partnership, everyone needs to constantly grow. So that's number 1. Number 2 is understanding that having knowledge is not the answer. Applying the knowledge is the answer. So many entrepreneurs have resources around them, have ways of getting things done, but through either ego or pride or just not being thorough, they don't take advantage of the resources that are around them. And the last piece is more of a holistic piece. The third mistake that many entrepreneurs make is not budgeting for their own personal growth as they grow their business. So in other words, making sure they know how to pay themselves, making sure they know how to financially plan for their future. The same way you were working a 9-to-5 and you wanted a 401k or IRA, you have to take those same steps as an entrepreneur. So if you notice, it's not all about pricing and things like that. It's about really being structured, having a good foundation, and understanding clearly what you need to be doing for your business.
Very well said. So let's change the side of the table. And what are the top three success secrets for the business growth?
Well, it's almost the opposite. The first one is always seeking to get knowledge from those that have done better than you. You know, the most successful entrepreneurs that I know are very humble in their spirit. They're always seeking to learn from others. They learn from their employees. They even learn from their competitors. As a matter of fact, in E3, we say there's no competition because there's enough money out here for everyone. And if you look at what your competitors are doing well, and do what they do, and then enhance yourself by building yourself up, you'll always be better. So that's number one. Number two is having a spirit of understanding that you are just a part of a larger cog of this thing called business. And whether you're on a local level, regional, national, or international, understanding your place in the process will always help your progress. Don't take yourself too seriously. Like before this interview started, you said, make sure you smile. I always do because I'm blessed to do what I do. I work with multiple entrepreneurs, helping them build their dreams. That's my dream. So not taking it too seriously and understanding what your role is in the process. The third thing is a little bit deeper. You have to understand that you're worthy and your product and services are worthy. That means doing a fair job of pricing, being ready to negotiate firmly and strongly for what you deserve, and making sure you're ready to deliver on that promise. Because people will always take a chance and do business with you the first time, but they'll only do business with you the second, third, or fourth time if you've proven that you're worth their time, their money, and their trust.
Very well said. Definitely under promise and over deliver. Thank you. So how are you growing your E3 business right now?
Well, right now, I'm in the process of strengthening up the different regions. We have 5 regions around the U.S., North Florida, Central Georgia, Mid-Atlantic region, and the Carolinas and Texas region. So I'm looking to build my leadership there. North Florida is kind of the stepping stone, the foundation. So we're at the point now where we're building ourselves up for capacity so we can expand. The goal is to have 5,000 entrepreneurs as members. Right now, we're honestly about 330 active, but about 1,500 that are in our hopper. So we need to expand those numbers. We're also about to celebrate 10 years in North Florida. We're celebrating 25 years as an organization. And I'm also have a number of events that I do in different parts of the country, expos and community dialogues that we're looking to create a model for so we can take them in other areas and replicate what we've done successfully. So the goal is now to expand, put some systems in place, policies and procedure manuals, making sure the leaders understand what I expect of them, and actually getting more training for myself from people that are already millionaires or already at a higher level so that I understand what that growth looks like. And I'm right now in the Mid-Atlantic region, looking forward to in 2019 working with more of the federal government. We're partners with the SBA and SCORE. And so just kind of getting our hooks more into the bigger environments for business and starting to expand our breadth and scope.
Wonderful. So, Anthony, running a business or running, a startup or for 25 years, you have experience. It's a roller coaster. Sometimes it's going up and sometimes it's going down too. That's
Definitely.
And what keeps you going when in the down moments?
The good moments that I've had before, I always tell people, we have a weekly call of eagles, which is an accountability and success call. And I always tell people to remember where you were in the good moments so that when you're in the bad moments, you draw strength from it. And this is a process. There's always going to be ebb and flow in your business. And I tell people all the time, if your business is not growing, it's dying. So when you feel that dying, that lack of momentum, step back, take a look at it, learn something new, do something new, and always understand that the process is cyclical. It's seasonal. It doesn't matter what business you're in, whether you're selling swimsuits or you're selling cars or you're selling real estate. There's always a season of upturn. There's a season of downturn. Right now, everyone that's in the health industry, they're killing it right now because it's open season in America. In the beginning of the year, you're going to see caterers and people that are doing services for professional services start to ramp up. Then you have the white collar in the middle of the year with the taxes and graduation. So there's always something going on. And just understanding that your season will come, always be ready and be prepared. take the time to create that foundation of savings, knowing how to set your money aside, and diversify so that when one thing is slow, another thing is higher, and even it out. But that's the name of the game, you know. Entrepreneurship is one who takes risk for financial gain. That risk is implied and it's expected. So that's what you signed up for. So be ready for it. And Mohammed, one thing I hope that people will understand, interesting statistic. 1 out of every 2 people think about being entrepreneurs. That's 50%. 1 out of every 100 become entrepreneurs. So that means if you're an entrepreneur listening to this wonderful broadcast, you're in the 1%. Act accordingly.
Wonderful. That's amazing. Shocking numbers, statistics. So how the Growth Hacking Show community, people who are watching this right now, how they can support you?
The best way to support us is find out more about E3, going to the website, e3businessgroup.us, and getting engaged and involved. We have a call called the Call of Eagles. And the Call of Eagles is a great opportunity for people to learn and do more. But I would tell people to visit the website, find out more about what we do. If there's someone that is interested in doing more for their communities while they build more in their business, then by all means, reach out to me on LinkedIn, search for me on Google. I'll come up, and just search E3 Business Group. But what we really want, sir, is entrepreneurs to understand that the only way you can truly grow your business is being willing and open to helping your people around you to grow as well. You don't have to be selfish. It's actually the opposite. Unselfishness is what gets you more. So that's what I like to leave people with.
Wonderful. Anthony, as we are about to wrap up, what would you say as a final word?
The final word is understanding E3. You know, when we talk about not settling for anything less than our collective best, that means every single person has a talent and an ability, sir. They have a gifting. Make sure you shine that gifting, and don't be worried if someone else is shining theirs. If everyone does their gifts properly, all we'll see is a sparkle of diamonds. And don't feel bad if somebody else's light is a little bit dimmer than yours. You may be the motivation they need to start shining. So that's what we do here in E3. We celebrate success, and we support people until they get there.
Celebrate success. That's a key.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you so much, Anthony Butler, Senior, for sharing your wisdom with us today on behalf of Growth Hacking Show community and our entire team. We really appreciate you. This is Mohammed Siddique signing off from Atlanta, Georgia, wishing you good luck, good sales. I do hope our paths cross again with another amazing guest. Until
Peace and
then,
blessings to you. I'm honored to be on the program.